Hey everybody, welcome to Love and Relo Cinco de Mayo edition. This is the voice of the relocation industry. I am your host, Ben Cross. I am joined by Adam Lowy, founder and executive director of Move for Hunger. How are you doing today, Adam?
I'm doing just great. It's Cinco de Mayo and Giving Tuesday now. It's a great day all around.
And it's Taco Tuesday,
It's Taco
unofficial
Tuesday.
holiday. You
Man,
know, it's just it's meant to be. So we have a very special version of Love and Relo today. We are doing a benefit show right now for Move for Hunger. So I'm really excited about this. I don't know how it's going to go. We got some special guests we're going to bring on. This is going to be super crowd participatory. So don't think that you're out of the woods if you're just going to tune in and go check some emails, because we need you to be engaged. Okay, we're giving stuff away. We're having a little bit of libations and margaritas. Adam, what you sipping on over there?
I'm drinking a Hefeweiss over here because I didn't have any time to go get any Mexican beer. So this
Didn't
is
see
all we
it
got.
coming, huh?
That's all we got.
Mm-hmm. Cinco de Mayo just snuck up on them. All right. Well, anyway,
We're in quarantine.
there you go. You're being safe. That's right. That's good. That's good. So real quick, Adam, talk a little bit about what we want to do today and why we're here.
Absolutely. Ben, thank you again for inviting me to join you. I have gotten to know so many within the relocation industry over the years, and I'm very grateful to work with just such incredible people. Today being Giving Tuesday and Cinco de Mayo, we wanted to have a little fun, but also fundraise for hopefully what you all feel is a really great cause. Move for Hunger, like many charities right now, is certainly struggling, but we're also working harder than ever to meet the need. We are seeing a crazy, crazy time in terms of a spike in demand for food banks all across the United States, all across Canada, globally, really. I think this is going to be a really big test on whether or not we're able to provide enough for our families and communities. So, as I mentioned, Move for Hunger has been working really hard. Just over the past 7 weeks, we've actually distributed over 380,000 pounds of food.
Wow.
Putting that in perspective, all of last year, we did 2.5 million pounds of food. So we did 20% of that roughly in about 7 weeks, and that's without any food drives. So we're working really hard to make change, and any support that we're going to be able to get will be pretty incredible. So we set up a really great Love and Relo fundraising page. So if you go to moveforhunger.org/loveandrelo, you can make your contributions there. And if you look down at the bottom scroller, you'll also see that we've got some great incentives, like ridiculously good-looking Move for Hunger t-shirts and hoodies, and ads. If you want to be an advertiser on Love and Relo, shout-outs, because who doesn't like a good shout-out? Maybe some surprises along the way too. Ben and I talked about this, and we're going to see what this show really turns into today.
Really, this is all about whatever we can do to get y'all to donate some of that money. We all got our stimulus checks, okay? So if you still got a job, you need to peel some of that stimulus money off, okay? And you need to donate it to people, because right now, Giving Tuesday now is all about a special, timely response to the impact of COVID-19. In this situation, as we talk about Move for Hunger, it's in relation to the ability for communities to feed their kids, elderly, at-risk people that are have maybe lost their jobs, things like that. I want to talk a little bit about how food pantries and other services like that, Adam, what are you seeing as far as how they've been impacted by this pandemic?
Yeah, so we're really in times that no one had ever really kind of seen coming, because the food banks are just at this huge shortage right now, and for a number of reasons they're struggling. The first is volunteers, and I know a number of the viewers of the show have volunteered. I've volunteered with many of you at food banks over the years, but with social distancing measures in place, typical corporate volunteers or elderly populations who are typically reliable volunteer groups, they're not there. So even for the food banks that do have food coming in, there's nowhere to sort them and make sure things are safe and help get that food out.
Speaking of volunteers, I'm going to stop you right here because we have a lot of people on LinkedIn right now. We got a lot of people on Facebook watching this right now. If you're watching this on LinkedIn right now, please go ahead, hit that love button, hit that heart button, okay? We're going to make that the official button of Love and Relo. Hit that button. Let everybody know you're watching this right now. Go ahead and leave a comment. I want to know who you are, where you're at, what company you work for. Go ahead and put some love and positivity into the comments feed. I want to give some shout outs right quick to everybody that's tuning in right now. Simon Johns, hi from the UK. Hey, Simon, good to see you. Brian Smith, hey, gents. Brian Smith from St. Louis. I have my Tito's and lemonade flowing. Cheers to you, Brian.
Cheers, Brian.
Hi from hot Florida. It says Georgia. Georgia from Florida. Terry Head watching from Mellow Beach. I don't know where that is, but I want to be there right now.
Terry lives on the beach, and he's just a happy man.
I love you, Terry. Dick Scaffa, hey, Ben. Hey, Adam from National Van Lines. Hey, Dick. Susan Myers, hello from Dallas, Texas. Made my contribution this morning as part of Giving Tuesday.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much.
That's fantastic. Tim Quirk, good afternoon, gents. Hey, Tim. Tanya Maritini. Hey, Tanya, how's it going?
Yeah, Tanya.
Big shout out to Tanya, who is actually on the Corporate Action Committee, Corporate Action Network.
We like to say can, yeah.
Yes, we can. The Corporate Action Network. Adam, real quick, tell me about the Corporate Action Network, because that's going to tie into one of the prizes that we're giving away today as well.
Absolutely. So last year, we actually put into place a Move for Hunger Corporate Action Network. We brought together some of the leaders in the mobility space, both on the corporate side and the supplier side, and really with the goals of helping us expand our impact, helping us expand our fundraising, but also helping us expand just the amount of people that we're able to feed together. So we've got some incredible people like Tanya, yourself, Aaron Alman from Cars Arrive, Jordan West, who is our chair this year from Facebook. You can find all of the names. Jennifer Breen from Sweet Home Chicago. We have so many incredible people that have been volunteering their time and resources to help expand Move for Hunger throughout the employee mobility space. And a number of big corporations have even began to include Move for Hunger in their relocation policies to ensure that thousands and thousands of more individuals can have that opportunity to donate their food when they move.
This is so awesome. I'm really excited about this it's almost like a little mini telethon that we're doing right now. Super pumped about it. We also got a commitment. I'm really excited to announce this. I'm going to announce this, Adam. I hope you weren't planning to, because I'm going to do it. We got a commitment from our really good friend, Erin Allman, who's actually waiting backstage right now. And she's committed with Cars Arrive. I'm going to bring her on right now. I hope she's dressed. Hold on, Erin. I'm coming to get you, Erin. Hang in there, girl. There she is. No. Welcome, Erin. How you doing?
Hey, Erin.
I'm good. Move for Hunger and margaritas. Woo!
Woo! That's a killer combination there. Amen, sister. Erin, thank you so much for being here today. Where in the world are you right now, Erin?
I'm on the ranch out here in Dallas, Texas. Me, the horses, and the cows.
Oh, awesome.
And of course, y'all.
And Erin, really quickly, I want to give your company a shout out first. So tell us what company you're with.
So Cars Arrive Network, the Relo side of Cars Arrive Network.
Okay, wonderful. And you ship automobiles for people who are relocating?
We do. So absolutely. So not just for corporate relocations, lump sums, all kinds of POVs, move your mom, move your dad, move your college kids, whatever you need to do. So absolutely.
I love it.
Move your ex.
Move my ex, get her out of here. Just get her out.
Get out.
No, the reason I'm shouting Erin out right now and I'm letting her plug her company right now is because we're so appreciative, because Erin and Cars Arrive have announced that they are going to donate up to $1,000 today in matching donations. So now it's up to y'all out there right now, who I'm like pointing over here, y'all to go ahead and visit right here, moveforhunger.org/loveandrelo. Go ahead. Every donation counts. $25, $50, $75, $100. We got prizes kind of scrolling there across the bottom. Or wait, are they going this way? They're going that way. Scrolling across the bottom. Every dollar that you donate is going to get matched by Cars Arrive Network, and I appreciate it so much, Aaron. That's so magnanimous of you.
Kicking off the show with an incredible match, and just so you know, no matter what you donate, whether it's big or small, although we've got some really fun incentives on here, these dollars do help us feed people. A $100 donation is going to help us feed 250 people. Even a $25 gift is going to help us feed over 63 people. So if you have the means to make a gift, now is the time. Thanks to Aaron and Cars Arrive, they're going to double your donation for the first 1,000 that come in today. So thank you so much, Aaron.
Absolutely. Y'all don't be bashful either. Start hitting those buttons. Start donating.
That's
We're ready
right.
to go.
I want to go here and I want to shout out people here in the comments. Brian Loud, good afternoon. Hey, Brian, go check out moveforhunger.org/loveandrelo. You can go ahead and donate something there. Appreciate you. Tanya Maritini, dropping the link. Appreciate you. Margarita. Margarita. Hey, cheers to that, Margarita, from Move for Hunger.
I also want to shout out our first 4 donors, Terry Head and his wife Laura, a $500 gift. Thank you so much for your generosity, helping us get that match immediately pretty close to it. Jason Rollins from Express Corporate Housing with a $50 gift. Thank you so much, Jason. And
so
Jennifer
the 100, I want to also tell them what they got,
yeah,
because with the 100 they get a hoodie, right?
With a $100 gift, you're going to get a Move for Hunger hoodie, which is what Jennifer Breen is getting as well from Sweet Home Chicago. So again, first couple donations rolling in. Really excited to see that.
Oh, that's
Ben,
fantastic.
Can you help out Dan Cross here? He says he'd like to know how to donate.
Okay, Dad, I love you so much. Go ahead to the words that are on the screen right here. Go to moveforhunger.org /love and relo, spelled out, no plus sign. I know it's confusing everybody. Go to there. Go ahead and put your credit card in there. Hit the button a bunch of times because it doesn't always go through the first time. And then when you hit that button, your name's going to pop up on Adam's screen over there, and then he's going to make a real big deal about it. And Dad, if you donate $200, you can have a virtual lunch with me as part of the Corporate Action Network Committee. And that would be really cool. Or you could, have lunch with somebody else, even more interesting potentially. Adam, who are some of the people in the Corporate Action Network who have gone ahead and volunteered their time? Should we want to, should somebody want to donate $200? There's a lot of business people out there that might say, hey, my company might want to donate $200 to have lunch with one of these distinguished members of the Corporate Action Network. Who are some of these amazing A-list mobility people we have on there?
We've got some phenomenal people. This year, the chair of our Corporate Action Network is Jordan West from Facebook. We have Stephanie Schreiber from Booz Allen Hamilton, the lovely and talented Erin Almond from Cars Arrive, who you're here with, Thomas Bailey, who you'll hear a little bit more about later in the show, from Relo Change, Jennifer Breen from Sweet Home Chicago, Julie Coleman from Shell. We've got Ben, of course, Rachel Fisher-Lyons from Olympia Moving and Storage, Lisa Fontana from Quicken Loans, one of my favorites. You're really all my favorites. I'm not going to single any of you out. Louis Ibarra from Google, Tamara Jaffrey from Nike, Michael James from Sweet America, Patrick Keary from Altair Global Relocations, Tanya Marantini from Expedia Group, Shay Nettingham from the Mars, Rick Schwartz, retired but huge presence in the relocation industry, formerly at BGRS, Kerwin Guillermo of Hewlett Packard Enterprise, John Habernack of Chase, and Ray Kirby of Nordstrom. So we've got some incredible individuals that have been lending their time to support us. And if you'd like to have a virtual lunch with them, they've all agreed. So a $200 donation gets you lunch.
Yeah, and that's a steal because that the dinner's going to run $200 anyway. So if you can get some Jersey Mike subs delivered, and just go ahead and do a go-to meeting or a Zoom meeting with somebody, you're getting off real cheap. Just saying, as a business development person, that's worth it to me, right? So go ahead and donate. moveforhunger.org /love and relo. We've got all the levels kind of going along the bottom as well. Also, if you donate $200 today, I will also give you your company a free advertisement on Love and Reload. We will do a free 30-second spot in the beginning and a 30-second spot in the middle of a future episode of your choosing. And we've got some amazing people coming up. We've got Roman Zelichenko coming up tomorrow. We've got Bill Grable from Grable Relocation coming up. We've got hopefully Lynn Shotwell from Worldwide ERC. We've got some real amazing people coming up. So if you want to donate $200 and maybe instead of having a lunch with one of these distinguished people in the Corporate Action Network, if you want to put that towards Move for Hunger and accept a advertisement on Love and Reload, we will do that as well for you. So and then also we just got word here. We got word over here on LinkedIn, guys. We got Eric Scorzelli says on LinkedIn that Victory Packaging will put another $500 towards matching any donations. Tell Adam I'm standing inside the circle. You understand.
Eric at Victory Packaging, and really the entire Victory Packaging crew, they've actually been a supporter of ours for 9 out of the 10 years that we existed. And I think it hasn't been 10 out of 10 just because we were barely anything when we started 10 years ago. So one of our very longest partners, Eric, that's really generous of you. Thank you so much. We really do appreciate that match. That's huge.
And let's go here to our LinkedIn, to our Facebook comments as well here. Rory Ramirez from Mini Moves checking in with us. Appreciate you, Rory. Hey, Rory, I want you to go down to John Alianello's office right now. Okay, knock on his door, tell him to stop what he's doing, turn on the internet, and donate some money, okay? And that comes from Ben, all right? Johnny A, big shout out. All right.
A couple more donors. We've got Ro for $25 gift. Thank you, Ro. We also have Dana from First Class and Matthew Ojic for $50. So thank you to you as well. Amazing.
Fantastic. I love it. So can you give us a running total, Adam, also? I know that's a lot of math. And then whatever you got there, double it because Aaron just doubled whatever you got.
The total. Oh, nope. Hold on.
Shout out. While you do the math, I'm going to keep shouting people out. Yeah. It takes some time there to do the math there. Kasha from Move for Hunger checking in. Hey, how's it going? Little hand. Jamie Massler, hey, Ben and Adam, happy Cinco de Mayo. And cheers from Cloudy, Mississippi. Cheers to you, Jamie. Salute.
Hey, Jamie.
All right. And
we're currently at over $1,085. And then with those matches, we're going to be at $2,500 already. And we're still in the top of the hour.
What? Wait. Can we just cut it now, or do we got to keep going? I think I hit
Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Wait, now run that back for me again. You said we're at 12 and change right now.
We have $1,080, $85 in donations, and then with our generous matches, that puts us around $2,500.
Okay, all right, okay, around. I think we're 2,200 maybe. And then, wow, that's fantastic. That's great. Michael Quigley. Hey, Michael, Tequila Tuesday.
Hey, Michael.
So Mike, Adam and I had a side bet that you would be one of our biggest donors today. I'm not going to tell you which side of that bet I was on, but I'm just saying, Mike, just saying. And by the way, if you need to know where to go, there it is. Taking a break.
And fun fact about Ace Relocations right now, they've been working really hard to help transport a lot of the food donations that we've been doing for this COVID relief. I mean, well over 30,000 pounds of food, actually probably closer to 50,000 pounds of food just in the past few weeks. Ace has been transporting to food banks. So Mike, your team and your entire team, thank you. You guys have been amazing.
Adam, that was one of the things that I was struck by when you first started talking to me about Move for Hunger, was how we have enough food in this country. Lord knows, right? We have enough food.
Oh, yeah.
But it's getting it to the people that need it. And it's really an issue of logistics.
It is. So pre-COVID, it was still a logistics issue, right? 40% of the food the United States produces every year ends up in landfills. We are wasting so much food. But now that COVID has kind of come upon us and taken over every community where we live and work, what we're seeing is people started panic buying at the grocery stores, which means all these generous grocery stores, which for years have donated a lot of the stuff that's getting towards expiration to food banks or get distributed. There's not enough food to be able to do that. Food banks and grocery stores are competing to purchase food from the manufacturers and distributors. The farmers can't get the food out fast enough. And then when you're just talking about logistics, getting trucks of food from point A to point B or from farm to produce or to grocery store, that's become even more of a problem. You think there's a driver shortage just in the moving industry? Now take that and extrapolate it to the entire food system in a pandemic where we're also being forced to move drugs and pharmaceuticals to get more of those out fast than ever in refrigerated trucks. And unfortunately, the morgues are working on overtime where we've never seen this amount of casualties in the United States either, and globally. So our logistics supply chain globally is just really being stressed right now. And it's really a shame because we're going to see a lot more food be wasted because of it.
One strategy I heard from a local mover was that they have got these PPP loans and they're looking for hours to give their drivers right now.
Yeah.
And somebody from your team reached out to us and they said, hey, can you transport some food for Gleaners, which is a local award-winning food bank here in Detroit? And some people might be out there and they're looking for work to give to their drivers right now because there's not a lot of time, but they need to spend that money in order to show that it was spent and to not have to necessarily repay it. It becomes a grant if you spend it. And so you could give your guys 10 hours a week delivering food for the local food bank. And if you need help understanding how to plug into that network, the people at Move for Hunger are phenomenal about connecting you with local food banks in your area, or in my case, also connecting me with Kroger stores that are also running, food collection efforts and things like that through their Zero Hunger, Zero Waste initiative.
Absolutely.
So there's all sorts of ways to get plugged in. I highly recommend you reach out to the Move for Hunger people. We've got some messages coming in on Facebook here. Jamie Masser says he just donated. Appreciate you, Jamie. You. Awesome.
Your dad made a donation, Ben. Thank you to Dan Cross.
Yeah, shout out, Dad. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Janet Turner at Accelerated International. I know, Janet, you have a lot to do with helping put these shows together too. Janet, we appreciate you. And Rick Sanders, $50 donation. Thank you, Rick.
And then that's awesome. So for the $50, Rick is going to get the T-shirt, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and Janet's got the hoodie there. Awesome.
It won't be one from my closet either. We're going to get you a brand new T-shirt, I promise.
Brian Rivers checking in from First Tech Credit Union. Brian, go on and donate, man. If you got an advertising budget that's not being spent this year because you're not going to the regional relocation councils and you're not spending money at ERC, go on and donate, And if you donate $200, we'll make it a Love and Relo advertisement. And you could use your company credit card that way and call it an advertisement. I can send you an invoice and everything. So just go ahead and do that. Let's check in here as well. And just guys, stop me if you got something you want to hop in with. But I've got some people here checking in on LinkedIn. If you're watching on LinkedIn or you're watching on Facebook, I really want you to leave a comment right now, okay? Stop what you're doing. Stop checking your email, okay? Stop chasing your kids around the house. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit the heart button. Drop a comment. Let me know where you're at. I'm reading y'all out right now here. Dick Scaffer from South Jersey. Susan Myers, Altair Strong. There, appreciate you. Shout out to Patrick Curie over at Altair. Eric Scorzelli, hey boys, hello from Woodstock. Hey Eric, thanks again for the matching donation of $500 for Victory Packaging. Daniel Corridon, good afternoon all. Stay Fit Housing checking in from Cape Cod. Awesome. All right. Eric Scorselli says Woodstock is more mellow than any beach. I think that's a pot reference. All right.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Good. Yeah, we don't know. You have no one. Allegedly, I don't know. Joshua Rose, sup guys from Sterling, Virginia.
Hey, Josh.
Michael James. Hey, fellas, proud to be a part of the CAN committee. Hey, Mike.
Love Michael. Michael's just this ball of energy. And Sweet America, I've got to say, was one of the very first corporate housing providers that ever got involved with Move for Hunger, which helped really expand our relationship with CHIPA and then lead into our multifamily program, which has delivered over 100,000 pounds of food. So Michael and your whole team, you guys are just incredible. Thank you so much.
So we got a question here on Facebook. Don't mean to cover you up, Aaron. Jamie Massler says, I was wondering why we are seeing these 100-ton piles of potatoes and dairy farmers pouring out hundreds of gallons of milk. Seems like this waste could be allocated towards such a great cause.
Yeah. So again, a lot of this has to do with the supply chain just kind of being really out of whack in terms of the food system right now. None of these farmers want to be dumping food. I promise you that. What we're seeing, and I can speak to some of the stuff that's happening locally, is at least in New York City, across the river where I'm looking right now, they're putting in place measures to buy food directly from farmers and purchase it on behalf of the food bank, which is another way that the state is kind of intervening to make sure that this food isn't wasted and being delivered to families at a lower cost. You're also seeing, like, with the farmers, again, between social distancing and just, layoffs that are probably occurring too, they can't even afford, in some cases, to have the labor come and pick this food, which you see happen in other states like California with maybe a lot of the berries that are growing. So it's a labor issue. It's a transportation issue. I promise you, no one wants to be doing this. News broke recently that with the Department of Agriculture, they're going to be working directly with Feeding America to find ways to help these farmers get this food to food banks rather than it being dumped. But our country produces so much food as it is. Again, pre-COVID, we were doing this anyway. And the problem is there just isn't enough capacity. There isn't enough transportation. There isn't enough, we're subsidizing the wrong things. This policy certainly plays a role in this too. But for those reasons, that's why we're seeing so much food loss right now. And it really is a shame.
Are you hearing anything? You want to talk a little bit about the problem of school lunches and the fact that since schools have been suspended for the rest of the year, what that's doing to kids in local communities?
Yeah, absolutely. So childhood hunger is a huge issue in this country. And the fact of the matter is, school, oftentimes you have school breakfast and school lunch programs that help students, really across the spectrum. And summertime, usually schools are, kids are out of school and they don't receive that emergency food assistance. And usually either the breakfast and or the lunch might be the only meal that those kids are getting in a day, depending on the situation that they're in. And when you take out that safety net, all of a sudden you're seeing a lot more children going to risk of food insecurity. Very fortunately, I'm really proud and inspired to see how our food banks and school cafeterias, and we've got partners at Sodexo, Stop Hunger Foundation as well. They're all working to figure out the best ways to continue that school lunch service from remote sites and finding ways, in some cases, even to deliver that food. I've heard stories of like school buses going out on their regular routes and dropping off school lunches, which is really amazing to hear. There hasn't been one great solution across the board, but I think everyone's getting creative depending on their markets. So I'm not saying by any means that we've got this covered, because there are a lot of students and families that are struggling tremendously right now, waiting hours in line to get a box of food to get them through the week at a food pantry. But there are also some of those glimmers of hope that lead me to believe that, the system is trying to work, even though it's under incredible stress.
Thank you for sharing that as well and giving me a margarita break as I continue to talk my face off here. Tanya Maritini, love your hat, Ben Cross. Well, thank you so much, Tanya. And Tanya, if you want to hop on right now, just let me know and I'll send you the link and we can have you on here with us. Lisa,
love to see you, Tanya.
What's that?
So we'd love to see you, Tanya.
Yeah. Let's see here. Lisa Baranich donated. Thank you both for doing this from Boulder, Colorado. Thank you, Lisa. Appreciate you for donating.
Tom Connellan from Relo Solutions Group, $100 donation. Thank you so much.
Tommy Cannoli. I was just about to read him. Hey, guys, greetings from the Jersey Shore, Relo Solutions Group. Hey, Tommy, call Jim Walsh. Tell him to kick 100 in so I can give you guys a Relo Solutions Group ad on Love and Relo. Okay, we'll call it a Relo Solutions Group donation. Okay, let's get in there. I want to give away some free ads. I would love. I have so much inventory right now for advertising right now because I don't sell a lot of advertising or really do it at all, but there's so much value because all these people that come on the show are like, oh, I got so much business after I came on your show. I got this person called me, this person added me to their supply chain, this person directed me with their RMC, and now I'm in over here and I'm in over there. It's, all these service providers are getting so much exposure through this Love and Relo show, which wasn't even like an intended consequence, honestly, but it's happening. And I want to see more people benefit from it. And so if you're thinking about donating right now, up the ante to $200, put it on your corporate card, and I will give you the best advertising, I promise. And I'll even double it. I'll give you 2 ads. You can I will let you advertise on 2 days of Love and Relo, 2 ads per day. And I promise I will make it worth your while. I'll plug that.
There you go, Ben. VIP corporate housing, $200 gift just now.
Hey, yes. VIP Corporate Housing, my newest sponsor. There you go. All right. I'm going to write you guys down. Perfect. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
That's the deal.
Nice. All right. And let's see here. Who else we got checking in here? Jen Breen, happy to support. It's an honor to be part of the Move for Hunger Corporate Action Network. Love it. Kelly Cockrell, such an amazing organization. Sweet America loves Move for Hunger. Thank you, Kelly.
Thank you, Kelly. We love you too.
All right, go ahead and hit that moveforhunger.org, Love and Relo, and I'd love to give you a big old shout out. Maybe send you a t-shirt for $50 or a hoodie for $100. Again, for $200, you can also get a one-on-one lunch with a Corporate Action Network member as well.
And we'll send you the full list if you donate, and then you can have your pick.
Matthew Odike says donated a small USD 50, but it's the thought that counts. P.S. Ben, good luck once again pronouncing my name. Matthew has this weird Dutch name that nobody can pronounce. It's actually Matthew. But
you nailed it.
Yeah, well, I asked him. I said Matthew. I said, hey man, I really appreciate your comments. I can't say this. I can't say this joke. I'm sorry. I've never self-edited myself on this show in my life, and that's when you know this is the right call. So yes. I'm looking at Erin, who always looks out for me. She at every amp, so she takes me under her wing and she tells me how much she loves me and how proud of me she is and everything. And I just can't. I can't look Erin in the face and just say this joke right now. So this is going to be an off-air joke here. Oh, my goodness.
Brian with First Tech Federal Credit Union, $200 gift. Thank you, Brian.
Yes. Woo! That's right. So I'm going to put that down. He's getting an ad as well. First Tech. Man, look at this. That's great. Anybody else for $200 gets a free Love and Relo ad. I'm actually giving out 2 first, so they're getting 2. I got to put 2 next to them. Goodness gracious, I'm gonna be busy. All right.
You know, another big milestone that we hit just yesterday is I'm really proud to share that Move for Hunger has now delivered over 17 million pounds of food, which provides over 14 million meals to individuals in need. So we're continuing to grow. We're continuing to feed people. I'm really proud that 14 million strong. And I just wanted, since I've got your airtime, just take this opportunity to thank my team. My team is working on overtime. We haven't seen each other in like 8 weeks now. We all miss each other. We're doing the daily Zoom calls like everybody else. But I'm just so proud of their hard work and enthusiasm and passion. They're the ones that are really making a difference every day. So if you're watching this, thank you.
Great job, Move for Hunger team. Wonderful. Let's see here. Michael James says, our pleasure. Adam, Sweet America is proud to support Move for Hunger. Katie Linehan, love Move for Hunger. Awesome team doing great work. Eric Scorzelli says, Ben, auction off the hat. Yes, if you want this sweaty Puerto Rican straw hat right here, you can auction that off. The starting bid is 100 USD and plus postage. Let's see here. Tanya Maritini shouting out Ace Relocation Systems and Michael Quigley. Did Michael check in yet on the donation feed there? I didn't quite.
You know what would be a good one for Michael if he's interested, and we haven't announced this yet, but no one's made $1,000 gift. And I think if someone makes $1,000 gift, you're going to take a shot on air.
If someone makes $1,000 gifts, I will take a shot of Espolón over here, and Adam and I will sing Piano Man.
Whoa, you're just throwing things.
Adam will play Piano Man, and we will sing it live. If anybody makes $1,000,
I mean, I had no idea. I wasn't prepared at all for this. But if we need to move the screen down again, we will. I'm more in it to see Ben take the shot of liquor, but seeing Ben sing would be the joy of my Cinco de Mayo.
Yes, and then you also get what's called the full Monty, which is not what it sounds like, but it's also the T-shirt, the hoodie, and the ad. As well as a virtual lunch. So it's really the full suite of prizes. Oh my gosh.
Hey, and Quigley can do it right there from Little Cabo.
Yeah,
he doesn't have to leave home.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's right.
Let's see here. Oh, shout outs to VIP Corporate Housing. This is great. Can we get a fundraiser check there, Adam?
Yeah, I think prior to the match is $2,200. So we're up to almost $3,500 right now.
Nice.
Wow, that's fantastic. Let's see if we can get to $5,000 by the end of the show. How about that?
That'd be amazing.
That'd be awesome, right? If we can get to $5,000 by the end of the show, guys, everybody, I want you really quick, even if it's just for $25, go to moveforhunger.org/loveandrelo. We've got 40 people right now watching this right now. If everybody kicked in $25, we'd be at a lot of money. That's the math. It's 1,000. I don't know what that is. Maybe another 1,000. Go ahead and kick in. Jose Botley donated $100. Wish I could have donated more. Thank you, Jose. I really appreciate it. And we recognize business is tough right now. We recognize business is down. We recognize people are scraping by right now. But I also recognize that I am so blessed and fortunate to have what I have, which is much more than other people may have. And if I can do something to make an impact, and I can do what little thing I can do, I want to do it. And so anyway, so I just hope, if you find yourself in a situation where you're blessed and fortunate enough to still have a job, to still be collecting that regular paycheck, I hope you can find it in your heart to go ahead and visit moveforhunger.org/loveandrelo and put a little something in the hat. Tanya says, send me the link, which is right there. Thank you for everyone who's support. Oh, send me the link. Oh, Tanya wants in the ball game.
Let her in the ball game.
All right, Adam, this is on you here. Go ahead and carry the show, buddy.
I'm carrying the show now. All right, that's also a very scary thought. So I wanted to add, it's 8 weeks not seeing team obviously is tough. But one of the really great things about our network and Move for Hunger is they've stepped up in ways that I couldn't have imagined. Normally, it's us doing the outreach to our network and saying, "Hey, can you go pick up this food?" Or have you sent us in your weight receipt? In some cases, we've had companies reaching out to us from across the U.S. and Canada saying, "We want to help," and we don't even necessarily have opportunities for them yet. We're looking for them, but they're reaching out every single day saying, "We have trucks, we have drivers." We've got a moving company in Arizona, Just in Time Moving, that's been donating trucks and drivers twice a week and delivering tens of thousands of pounds of food from the food bank to emergency feeding sites. That is just becoming a norm. I asked them, how long do you want to do this for? As long as the food bank needs it, we are here to help. And for me, that's about sustainability. That's about building communities. That's the power to me of what Move for Hunger is. Because when I started this thing 10 years ago, I saw food getting wasted from my family's moving company. People were throwing it away. We just wanted to do a good thing. But now it's become this movement where everybody within this industry can play a role. And we're just so grateful. So to the network, thank you. You guys are awesome.
Speaking of which, I got a special guest for us here. We got to give the people what they want. They're practically internet chanting right now to have Tanya on here. Tanya, how's it going?
Hey, Tanya.
Hey.
I made it. I think I messed up the sound because I was listening to it while I was dialing in, but it's so great to join.
So great to see you.
Yeah, it's such a great cause. I'm just so amazed by the generosity. And like you said, I know that for a lot of people, it's a difficult time, but I just feel so fortunate. And it just lifts my spirits to see all the generosity within our industry. So glad to be here.
I'm so glad that you came on, Tanya, and I'm sorry to keep you waiting there because you were like messaging me like, let me in. I was like, I didn't see it, I swear. Tanya, are you where are you in the world right now?
I'm in Idaho.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
It's beautiful
That's
there
home
this
for
time of
you.
year.
It is home for me. It's sunny here. So yeah, but should be in Seattle maybe, but I'm in Idaho. So
Awesome. And then
Yeah.
we got some people coming in here. Great to see Tanya. Everybody's excited. Gosh, you bring people joy, Tanya. That's awesome. Tanya, can you really quick just talk a little bit about what you've done with Move for Hunger as far as like kind of serving and what it means to you?
Yeah, no, absolutely. So really excited. Last year was our first year for the Corporate Action Network. So excited to be able to help spearhead a lot of that work. I know, Ben, you've been a longtime champion, but I think it's just more about bringing awareness. And there are so many opportunities already within our industry to make that connection. And I am a big champion on a personal level for sustainability and corporate social responsibility. And I just love that as people are moving, it's just so natural. Like it's something so easy for our industry to be able to help facilitate. So really got involved last year and just have continued forward. It's so exciting. I know you've seen this too, Ben, to see how much it's grown and how many, moving companies and relocation management companies and corporate housing providers. I mean, thanks to everybody. And then even I love that it's expanded just within the housing, the community. I can't think the right name for it, but even just for people like I moved apartments myself, how great that even just not as being like an official relo, just to continue to see this expand. And also the great partnerships with Kroger and different industries. And then, of course, last year we had an amazing truck pull in Portland.
Yeah.
So much fun. And I know we had more truck pulls planned for this year, and we're going to plan one up in Seattle. Hopefully next year those will be back on, but just a lot of great opportunities. So, and for me, again, I just feel so blessed and fortunate. And I love the sustainability angle. So just a lot of things that are close to my heart, and just so glad to be able to get back.
Tanya, you talked about something earlier as far as looking at how it's grown and just in the last couple of years and through our involvement. And I think you've had a similar experience that I've had, where it's amazing and kind of humbling to me that getting involved has done so much, and the impact that we're able to have. And I think a lot of times we sit behind our desk and we answer our emails and we wonder, what kind of an impact can I really have in this world? I'm just an insignificant, paper pusher over here. What do I really matter? But when we choose to speak up and we choose to get involved and we choose to put our energy, around things, and maybe we start to pull people in. And that's another great thing about you, Tanya, is you're a connector also. We had Kerwin on yesterday, who's also a connector. And when we choose to pull other people along with us and kind of be kind of that good influence for good, or influence for good, it's really incredible what we can do, and you guys out there in Portland did a phenomenal truck pull, and a lot of that, was due to your leadership. And I think it was the biggest truck pull in the country, to a point. And I just wanted to say,
Really next to Detroit, maybe been next to Detroit. So I mean, on the West Coast, yes. And I couldn't. I think it's a great call, and I couldn't take credit. There was a great committee, so many people that were involved to make that happen. A lot of really great supplier partners and sponsors that we had. But I agree with you, and it's actually, it's really an easy thing to do. A lot of times it's just education. I found that a lot of people don't know a lot about Move for Hunger. And when I tell them, and also how simple it is to get involved, I'm not asking a lot from you. It's something that's already happening. It's an easy way to incorporate it into your policy and program. It feels like it's a little bit of a no-brainer. So I'd also say it has a huge impact, but it sells itself. I mean, it's just a really easy thing, and it's more about investing the time to actually have that conversation with someone. And it's an easy thing to do. And again, when you have a lot of passion about it, it just makes it so simple.
Yeah, and you did something great in introducing it to Portland Relocation Council, and I did the same in Detroit, and in doing that, it frankly doubled our efforts, you know. And so I would encourage people who are watching it, you know, who maybe you're a mobility manager, you know, like Tanya, and that type of a role where you can introduce it into your policies and your program, you know, corporately, and do like fundraisers and things like that. But also if you're in a leadership position, even if you're like say a service provider, introducing it into your regional relocation council and having them champion it at their annual event or whatever, it just makes it such a bigger thing by bringing people into it. And that's just been my experience, not to be on my soapbox, but that's been my experience.
And we've had so many relocation councils get involved. We certainly don't have all of them yet, but last year was really the first time that I got to travel to some places that I really hadn't been before, meeting with so many people within the industry that maybe I'd only see at like an ERC or something once a year, but to go see them where they live and where they're from, and spend some time and see how much more they wanted to do to take action in the cause. And the cool part I'd say about Move for Hunger, even though I'm kind of an insider here, all the impact is always felt locally, right? So when I was in Minnesota with the Minnesota Relocation Council, we know that any of the work that they do, they're going to impact hungry families living right there in their state. And the same happens up in Portland. So I love seeing people get excited because they might already have a relationship with a local food bank. Great. Let's collect some more food and make sure we can fill those pantries.
All right, Adam, we're kind of on the final mile here of our journey. So I want to make a push, okay? I want to make a push because I want to get to that 5,000. I'm kind of competitive. I want to get to that 5,000 number, okay? And we got Tanya, we got Aaron, we got the big guns out here, okay? And I really want to push. There you go. That's a great picture, by the way. That's gonna have to be the thumbnail for this video. So I'm gonna read a couple people that are watching here. I want to just encourage everybody to go down to the bottom there, moveforhunger.org/loveandrelo. Go ahead and donate. There's levels for everything. Everybody gets a gift. And for the last 10 minutes or 12 minutes of this broadcast, I want to up the ante. Everybody that enters a donation at moveforhunger.org/loveandrelo is also going to be entered to win. Can I say this, Adam?
Go for it, Ben.
Like I was going to stop, right? Okay, it's going to be entered to win a bottle of Don Julio 1942 tequila. Okay.
Woo!
Which is really a great way to get the party started. Okay. It really is. So go ahead, donate early, donate often. Let's get it going here. I'm going to read a couple comments here while you're doing that. And we're going to go ahead and actually, anybody that donates, Tanya is going to give you a shout out in the next 10 minutes.
Yay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. Vinny Valverde. Hi, everyone. Cheers from Nike, Portland, Oregon. Love this. He says, hi, Tanya.
Hey, Vinny.
Yeah, Vinny's great. Brad Lasby, happy to support. Adam has a great organization.
Love you, Brad. You're amazing.
Kara Sindel, thank you everyone for all the love and support. Awesome. Okay, Eric Scorzelli, here's a donation. Eric Scorzelli's bidding $100 for my hat.
Whoa, that's big.
It is big, actually. It's kind of a large hat. I don't even know if it's going to fit Eric, you know, but he does kind of a big head. But anyway,
Dude,
so our $100 for the hat.
$150.
It is an auction. So yeah. So the next is can I get 150? I really don't. Yeah. Can I get 150 for the hat? All right. I actually got this in Puerto Rico at Bill Mulholland's American Relocation Connections Conference.
Oh, cool.
So there you go. It's got sentimental value. I hope you don't buy it from me. All right. Tanya says, Tanya Maritini says, shot.
Yeah, I wanted somebody to donate so you could take the shot. So I was like, shot.
Now's the time.
I love it.
Well, Adam did say $1,000 would get the shot done. So if somebody wants to just knock out the goal,
Did Michael Quigley donate yet?
Where's
I didn't
Michael
message him.
Quigley?
Quigley.
I don't know. You might have to go onto the feed and tag him. Just let him know we're missing him.
Call out.
Might have to just
I'm
let
not
him
seeing your
know.
Michael Quigley donation yet. Again, they have been incredibly generous with their transportation.
Yes. No, I know. I know.
However, if you want to call out Michael, you are more than welcome to.
I'm saying. I'm not saying it, but I'm saying
There's
it.
no shame in the game.
Yeah, so just at him, Tanya. Just at him.
I was
okay?
going to text him.
Yeah, text him. There you go.
Do it.
It's not fundraising, it's friend raising.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Alexander Marcus Sales. Adam always has a piano ready. Hopefully we'll play it. If we get to our goal, we'll play it. Adam, can you give me a count right now while I'm reading this? Can you let me know where we stand in real time right now? I need some.
We are at.
Kara Sindel says, "I love Aaron Allman's laugh." Isn't that sweet?
That is sweet. Thank you.
Eric Scorzelli seconds that. He agrees.
Oh.
Let's see here. Vinny, all right. Let me see here. I think I lost the feed here. If you're watching right now also and you haven't hit that like button, or even if you have hit that like button or the heart button, hit that heart button again. Let us know you're out there.
Can we get an update on what's the total so far? Adam or Ben, do we know?
We are at 2360 without Aaron's match. So 3,300 right now. We're at.
Does that include Scorzelli's match also?
20. Yeah, that's with Scorzelli's match.
Okay, and then you have Aaron's match as well in there. So what is it? What's the total?
So we're at 3,360 right now, including Cars Arrive and Victory Packaging's generous matches.
So we need 1,600 more. And Michael just chimed in. He says, "Hi, Tanya." He says,
Hi, Michael. Thanks for all you do and for all Ace does for Move for Hunger. Just another opportunity to participate. That's all.
I love it.
Oh, this is great. This is great. Oh, and then let's see. Vinny chimes in here. Ben Cross, add a pair of Nikes to the drawing for whoever donates to Move for Hunger. I will personally buy them and ship them to the winner.
Awesome.
All right.
Way to go, dude.
Thank you, Vinny.
Thank you, Vinny. It's very generous.
So now all donations are entered to win a bottle of 1942 Don Julio 1942 tequila, which is a phenomenal bottle. I think it's about $1.50. It's a beautiful bottle. And then Vinny's also upping the stakes, so there's a pair of Nikes. So there's going to be two winners. If you donate now, there's going to be two winners. I mean, that's great. Vinny, you're great.
Yeah, thank you,
That
Vinny.
is so awesome.
Yep. We all agree there. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Vinny's great. What a great heart he's got.
Sweet.
All right. Hey, Troy, by the way, if you really like this hat, it is for sale. $150 is the current going plus shipping. I do have the original box. It is not in the original condition. Let's see here. Michael Quigley. Okay. I'm donating now.
Sweet.
Stand by.
Okay.
Stand by.
Thank you, Michael.
Michael, all this goes away for 1660. That's all I'm saying. All this goes away. It ends now. It ends now, and I will give you 5 episodes of Love and Relo, and I will plug the hell out of Ace Worldwide, okay, our Ace Relocation System. Sorry,
Careful.
Ace Relocation Systems. Scratch that. Edit that. Oh, this is great. Kasha Leonard, Karasinda, I know, made my day. Oh, everybody's being so sweet in the feed there. Go ahead, hit that like button, that heart button. We only have 5 minutes left, everybody. Please go ahead and give. You guys know the address there, moveforhunger.org/loveandrelo.
Again, remember that even a $25 donation will help us feed 60 people. It really does go a long way. We've fed over 320,000 people over the past 8 weeks in our COVID response, but there's so much more that we need to do. Those donations are meaningful. They're impactful. It's hard times for every business, including small businesses and small organizations like Move for Hunger. We've had to postpone or cancel many of our truck pulls and conferences and major fundraising events this year. So I told my team a few weeks ago, our goal right now is just to feed as many people as possible. Don't worry about your numbers. Don't worry about the goals we set at the end of the year. Our goal right now is to feed people, and your donations will help us continue to do that.
And maybe another reminder for corporates as well. A lot of corporate companies like Expedia Group have a corporate match as well. So it's another great opportunity if you guys donated today to make sure to follow up and get that corporate match as well.
Awesome. Thanks for the reminder. That's awesome, Tanya.
Adam, I have not yet donated, so put me down for $100, okay?
Thank you, Ben.
All right, and I'll just read you my credit card. Is that how this works?
Yeah, just read it off. And can I also get your social and your mother's maiden name?
And the CVV? Yeah, no problem. Put me down
Hey,
for
Ben,
$100.
for $150, you can keep the hat.
Make it $150, Adam. Okay, I'm keeping the hat.
Done.
Just because I don't like going to the post office.
Done.
Okay.
You're fired.
Hey, by the way, Scorzelli, the bid is now $150.
Sorry, Eric.
Good call,
You
though.
probably
Good
wouldn't
call,
want
though.
it anyway.
Good call. Yeah, you know what? So now we're up to 3,500, I believe.
Yes, 3460.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
We got one here. Adding to our donation to get us to 200. Johnson Storage moving. Thanks to all for your good work and laughs. So it looks like actually some of our folks in the feed are getting some of their suppliers to come on and up their donation there. So Lisa Barron has just said she's adding to the donation to get us to 200.
Amazing.
Oh, so okay, there you go. So if she's up to 200, Lisa, you got to let us know if you want lunch with one of our Corporate Action Network members, or if you'd like an ad here on Love and Relo. You won't hurt my feelings, but just saying.
Michael Quigley, $100 donation. Thank you, Michael.
Woo, Michael.
Thank you, Michael.
Flame Shield for $25. Thank you. And Lisa Baranich for $150. Thank you to Lisa.
Nice. Very nice.
Fantastic. Nice. All right, Francine Drusty says, I just got here. Where do I donate? So, Francine, there's a link at the bottom, www.moveforhunger.org/loveandrelo. My kids are screaming at me. They want to donate. They got no money. They're mad. They want to donate. Yeah. They said, do you take Hot Wheels?
It's transportation. We'll take the Hot Wheels. Please send me Hot Wheels because my kid needs something to play with as well.
There you go. My dad's over here directing traffic, telling people where they can donate. That's great. Love it. Love it. All right, we only got 2 minutes left. This is the final kick here. Tanya, do you want to say a couple words here just to kind of help wrap us up? We'll go around the horn.
Sure. Yeah, no, I just honored to be able to join and to continue to support Move for Hunger. And it warms my heart. It's just such a great outpouring from the industry, and especially given this time, and so many people in our industry have been so impacted by the COVID-19 situation. So I'm so glad to be able to give back.
Thank you, Tanya.
Thanks, Tanya.
Absolutely.
Aaron, you want to go ahead and say a couple words as our biggest sponsor on the day?
Oh, awesome. Well, Move for Hunger, it's all about families and it's about communities. And, Cars Arrive, we're so excited to participate because honestly, we're helping those that are unable to help themselves. And thanks so much to Move for Hunger for letting us participate. And, we're here for whatever we can do to help because you never know who you're going to touch.
Thank you, Aaron. We have so many incredible partners across the industry, like Cars Arrive, that are really helping us make a difference. Not just donating financially, but getting their employees involved in volunteering or running races or pulling trucks, donating resources like technology, really helping Move for Hunger grow, adding Move for Hunger to relocation policies to educate more people about these issues. It really does take an entire industry coming together, but without doing much, which is what Tanya hinted at early. It's not that hard to do. And if we all can do a little bit as part of our daily jobs, we can actually have a tremendous impact. 14 million people have been fed because of the work of Move for Hunger so far. But I know that our work is just getting started. Please, again, consider making a donation if you can. You can also visit our website for some other ways to get involved. We know that not everybody does have the financial resources right now, and that's okay. There are other ways you can get involved, whether it be sharing awareness on social media, or volunteering to host a food drive, hopefully later this fall when things get a little bit more normal, whatever normal looks like. I do also just want to say VIP Corporate Housing just made another $100 gift. Johnson Storage and Moving, $150 gift. Thank you so much for that. You guys are incredible. You're absolutely incredible.
That's awesome. That's great. And there is still time to donate. Go to moveforhunger.org/loveandrelo. Get those donations in right now. There are t-shirts, there are hoodies, there are lunches still available, all that good stuff. I highly encourage people to take advantage of that. We got some folks like VIP Corporate Housing, First Tech Credit Union, Cars Arrive, who are going to get free advertisements on Love and Relo. If anybody else wants to hit that $200 mark, go ahead and message me if you want to do that and get that free advertisement. I'm happy to do that. So just go ahead and message me and we'll get that straightened out. But thank you so much, Aaron, Tanya, Adam. Thank you so much for coming on today. I'm so happy we could do this. Adam, do you want to give us kind of a final count of where we ended up today?
Yeah, absolutely. And we're going to keep this website live for the rest of the day as well and the rest of the week. So if people want to make donations after, if they're watching this later on, certainly you can. Sean Ireland, another donation, $50 as well. We're rounding out right now around 27.
You got me in for 150 too, Adam.
Plus Cars Arrives match in victories, which puts us at $3,785, which isn't bad for an hour online.
Right.
Amazing.
Ben looks frozen.
He does look frozen.
It's I've never seen him this quiet before.
Me either. It's the tequila.
he had run too many tequilas.
Yeah, that's funny. Not sure what to do with him now. Bless his heart.
I was going to say we can wrap it up, but without Ben, we don't have like the closer. So, yeah, this has been amazing. So, and I'm so excited to hear that people can continue to donate throughout the end of the week through Love and Relo. So I'll make sure to share it on my social media and follow up with some other people. It's a great opportunity for everybody to continue this forward.
Absolutely.
Amazing. And Ben also, since he can't agree to anything, I'm going to say that if anyone does make that $1,000 gift later in the week, we will come back and do a private stream just for you where Ben will sing Piano Man. There's 2 shots of tequila. So, the $1,000 still can get you some primetime Ben karaoke. Oh, Ben's back.
Oh my gosh. Oh, here I am.
Oh,
look what look. I'm gone for 30 seconds and this thing just goes to hell. Anyway, no, this has been a lot of fun, everybody. I want to make sure I didn't miss any. What was the end total there, Adam? I missed that. I went out.
The final total looks like $3,785.
Nice.
$3,785.
Yep.
And Lisa confirmed that she would like the Love and Relo ad. That's awesome. Can't wait to do that for you, Lisa. Can't wait to work with you on that. That's awesome. My dad's upset that the kids are giving away the Hot Wheels that he gave them. It's fine, Dad. There's more where that came from. Trust me. This has been wonderful. Happy Cinco de Mayo, everybody. Thank you for opening your hearts. Thank you for joining us today on this Taco Tuesday, Cinco de Mayo, Giving Tuesday now. You can use the hashtag Giving Tuesday now as well. That's what's trending right now. Because this is a special Giving Tuesday in response to the COVID pandemic. So thank you so much for getting involved. Reach out to Move for Hunger if you want to get more involved and kind of keep this going. If you want to get your Regional Relocation Council involved, if you want to get the corporation that you work for involved, if you want to host a food drive, provide transportation to food pantries in your area, whatever, reach out to Adam and his team or any of us, and we'd be happy to connect you. Thank you so much to everybody that came on the show today. I love you all so much. Thanks for being here with me, okay?
Yeah. Much love.
Love.